Hello. So I decided to finally sit down and record a what sold for me in 1 week from Sunday to Sunday, I guess. I guess that's a little more than a week, but whatever. I like Sunday to Sunday. Um, so we move out March 31st, and so I have been really hammering down on getting rid of some inventory. I've been sending stuff into the ThreadUp. Their partner kits. So I've been doing that, really downsizing my inventory, and I've actually been packaging all my inventory, which I don't typically do. I usually just throw it into a bin, but since we are moving in with my husband's parents until we find a house, this is the best option for me. I know a lot of people are not gonna like the plastic wrap and all of that. You're free to judge me. That's totally free, but this is what's going to work for me as of right now. I have a lot of sales to share with you. I apologize for the glare. I got new glasses and I forgot to get the anti-glare stuff on it. 5 Poshmark sales and 11 eBay sales. So I'm gonna jump right into it, get this done and over with. All right, let's start with eBay since I have it pulled up right here. If you watched my last haul video, I picked up a lot of like wool, cashmere items. Those things have been selling, and I've sold one Pendleton item already for $70, so that's really nice. But I'm going to show you, there's some of the items that have sold from my last haul, as well as a few little here and there. Okay, I sold this. If you watched my last haul video, you would recognize this. This vintage Talbot's wool cardigan sweater. Hold on, the noise our furnace has kicked on to keep us warm. Alright, yes, this is floral embroidered Talbot sweater sold on eBay. It sold for $31.06, and this took about, like, I don't know, a week or something to sell. I don't know, maybe even less than that. My next eBay sale, I sold these, you can't see them, but Noit, I don't know. But they sold for $25.50. They are sandals. Noit Malibu sandals, size 37. I did find those at the bins, so very low cost. I sold this puffer vest. See the tags. It has the fur-lined hood. This is Canada leather gear, and I got this for free. And hopefully you've watched my video, and hopefully I've put out the video that I have somebody that gives me free clothing once in a while. And it sold really quick, and it sold for $33.23. Now I probably could have gotten more. This is crooked, I apologize. I probably could have gotten more, but as you know, I'm moving, like I've said a million times, so I wanted to get this gone because this is a puffer and it takes up a lot of space. So happy this sold. These Aria jeans sold for my last haul. These sold for $23.83. These were put on sale on accident, and I had an extra coupon on eBay. So these sold for a lot less than what I wanted them to, but it's a sale nonetheless, and they sold pretty quick. So this sat for a long time. These Under Armour shorts, and they sold for a whopping $8.50. So that's great. I think I got those from a ThreadUp bulk box, don't remember. Duluth Trading Company long sleeve striped top, and this sold for $7.50. That I think I found at my local thrift store, which was bad buy because I think I paid $3 for it. Mistake. This beautiful vintage cardigan, long sleeve, and has the pockets and the button front, long sleeve, v-neck, all that good old shenanigans. And this is lamb's wool, yes, and it's made in Great Britain. And this sold for $21.68. I found this at my bins. I sold this cabbie dress, tunic dress thing that was given to me for free from my wonderful Grandma Minnie. Thank you, Grandma. And that sold for $20.94. Next item. This sold, you guys, if you watched my last haul video or my Goodwill retail regular store haul video, you would recognize this. I actually picked up a St. John's Bay item, and this sold for $21.67, and I paid $5 for it. 90-degree reversible leggings. These I got in a ThredUp bulk box, so I paid very little for them. These sold for $8.50. And then my last eBay sale, I sold a bundle of bras, and they sold for $38.25. It was a bundle of 6 bras. Let's move on to Poshmark. I sold these. Can you guess what these are? Overall, those sold for $20. I found those at my bins. Another bins item, which my beautiful friend Candace found. It's a limited little mesh top, Y2K. I tagged a bunch of stuff in this because this has like so many styles in it. And this sold for $22, and I found this at the bins. Well, Candace found it. This, which is a loft wool sweater, mohair. This sold for $19, and I found this at my bins. And the last item from my thrift haul, my previous thrift haul, this Ralph Lauren RLX cashmere sweater, and this sold for $42, which that's what I was estimating to get for it, so that was nice. And then my last item is this ModCloth, extra large top. And this sold for $22, and I paid, I think, $4 for this. I got it in Holland, Michigan somewhere. So. All right, well, that's everything. I'm holding a tour card. So now I'm gonna pack these up, and it's almost 10 o'clock, so I need to be quick. I have school tomorrow. Well, my son does. I don't, but I have to get up early. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I have sales tomorrow. Hello. Today's Tuesday. I did not make very many sales. I only have like 4 eBay and 1 Poshmark. Sales have gone down dramatically for me. I'm not sure what exactly is happening, but still grateful. Got a mic. Hopefully that it also helps black out the furnace noise that just kicked on, of course, when I just started to record a video. But I would also like to discuss some returns. I don't really hear many resellers talk about returns. One of the things I absolutely hate about reselling, and I'm sure I'm not the only one, like, who likes getting returns? But usually my returns are only on eBay, most like 95% of the time. They are eBay returns, and I get the most ridiculous eBay returns, and it is so frustrating because wasting my time and money and resources and all of this stuff. So I will talk about my returns after I tell you what has sold for me Monday and today. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Okay. I'm going to actually start with Poshmark, since I only have one. I sold this nice folded up sweater. It sold for $20. Of course, I will have a picture here. It's just an it's an Anthropologie sweater. It was one of my personal sweaters, and I don't know why I bought it, because wearing white and being a boy mom at the same time, it's not a very good combination. So that's my only Poshmark sale. I will move on to my eBay sales real quickly. I sold this gorgeous Anthropologie sweater. No, Anthropologie jacket. This is the hee or hi, whatever you want to say it. Moto style jacket with a fun pop of print in the front, a utilitarian rack. I don't know which one it's called, but this sold for $17.49. Definitely not what I wanted for it, but this has sat for a long time. And as you know, Anthropologie resale value has gone down dramatically. And I believe I got this in a ThredUp bulk box, so I'm still making profit. Cannot complain. All right, my next sale. Sorry if it's so loud. I sold these Nike Pro shorts, and those sold for $13.59. Found those at the bins. My next sale, I sold these two Mossy Oak tumbler thing cups. I cleaned them on the inside so they look good. I found these at the bins, and these sold for $12.75. These sold, maybe it took about a month, but super lightweight, so I hardly paid anything for these, so I'm really happy those are going. Hopefully they ship okay. I've never shipped cups before. This is my first. I'm starting to dive a little bit into hard goods, so we'll see. And my last item, I sold these J. Crew flats. And I found those at my local bins as well, and they sold for $12.75. Weird. These did have a little bit of scuffing and stuff on them, so that's why they didn't sell for very much, and they were a J. Crew factory, but they are in like really good condition. So those are all my eBay and Poshmark sales for the past couple of days. Like I said, I'm not sure what is happening, but it just seems like right now I'm getting a ton of returns, and it's just for like the silliest reasons. It's just incredibly frustrating, but that is part of doing business, especially reselling. And I have a really weird return right now. I'm not really sure how to handle it. One item that recently got returned are these American Eagle shoes. They didn't fit, which is just weird to me because, like, how do you not know your size? But whatever. And then my next return is this new tag Anthropologie tank top. And her reason for returning is she ordered it by mistake. She also offered on this top, so I'm not sure how you do that by accident, but okay. And in the details, she said, "Ugh, I'm very sorry. I bought this twice. Thank you for accepting returns. I didn't wear it or even take the tag off, so I will wrap it back up and send it back to you. Thank you. And again, I am sorry for the trouble." What I don't really understand about eBay is, why do they give the buyer 30 days to ship something back, but they give the seller 3 days to give their money back? Like, that doesn't make sense to me. It's really frustrating. So it got delivered on the 13th of January. She opened a return on the 22nd of January, and then she finally shipped it February 2nd. So, and then my next return is this Lulu's bodysuit, and it was too small. Didn't fit, which those are the majority of my returns. It usually just doesn't fit. But sometimes I get some really wonky returns. Another one is this Free People sweater. Her reasoning for returning is just didn't like it. And her details, her comment was, the color just wasn't right. And she actually messaged me again. She's like, how do I return this? I have no idea. I've never returned anything on eBay, so I couldn't help her. And she still has not yet shipped that back, so I am still waiting. Last return that I have that actually opened today are these UGG boots, which this is where I'm having some difficulties. So my return policy on eBay is I accept all returns, but the buyer has to pay for return shipping. I've seen a huge decrease in returns after switching from top rated seller, where you have to offer free shipping and returns. No, not free shipping, just free returns, free 30-day returns, I believe. And now my return policy is they have to pay for returns. So by switching my return policies, I've actually noticed a huge decrease in returns, because people would just buy something, and if they didn't like it, they would ship it back. Of course, it didn't hurt or affect their bank account, it would affect mine. And I've had people rent dresses and return them dirty. I've had people about 3 times now return the wrong item, like bait and switch, whatever that's called. Never got my original item back, and I lost one of the cases on that. So, but this UGG boot case, I am definitely in the fault, but my return policy is that they pay for the return shipping, and I accidentally or mistakenly put the wrong size on the listing. I said they were a size 7 and they're actually an 8. I'm not even sure how I messed that up. My mistake. It's totally my fault. But she's really angry that she has to pay for return shipping. And I feel really bad because they were boots and they cost about $14 to ship to her. I used the medium flat rate, and she is not a happy camper. I don't know how to handle it. I told her that I'm really sorry for my mistake, and I don't think there is any way that I can refund you the shipping. Like, it's just like out of my control due to my return policy. So yeah, she's not very happy about it at all. So those are my returns, my fun returns at the start of this wonderful month of February. But I'm not going to let it kick me down, because I am already feeling down about the low sales and everything. So I'm just going to keep on doing my thing, and hopefully sales pick up and things get better. I am now going to pack up my 5 sales. It won't take me very long. I just have to wrap 2, so that's nice. And hopefully tomorrow I have more sales to show you. It's been very stressful these past couple of days. Like, breaking out because I ate gluten. My sons have just been driving me a little crazy. If you are a parent, I'm sure you can understand the craziness that you feel sometimes. I am just going off onto tangents, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow with more sales. Hello, it's the last day of me packing up sales for a whole week. I have not been on here in a few days because we have been very busy doing stuff. My husband and I got to go on an early Valentine's Day date, and I got to go to the bins in Muskegon. Yeah, Muskegon. And those are a lot further away than the Gary bins, so this was a different bins location for me. But I did find some pretty good stuff. Not a ton, but some decent amount of items. Sales have not been great, and they have been very, very slow, unfortunately. All right, I'm going to start with eBay. I have 9 eBay sales and 6 Poshmark sales. These sales are not all from one day. They are spread out a couple days. So actually I haven't had an eBay sale in a few days. Same with Poshmark. All right, eBay. Okay, I sold this torrid black stretchy short sleeve top. I found that at the bins, and I knew that was going to sell because it's a 4X, and it sold for $13.99, so not like a huge profit, but I still made a good profit. An LL Bean tunic mock neck tunic thing. It turned out, if you watched my last haul video from Goodwill, that is actually a women's item and it was in the men's section. So that sold for $15.99. My next item, I sold a pair of torrid black stretchy pants, size 18, and they sold for $10. And I found those at the bins. Oh man, this item I did not even pull. Anyways, I'll just pop it up here. I sold these Lululemon Seek the Heat short for $23.80. Those I think came from like a ThredUp bulk box. I sold that Bowden cardigan. I found that at my local bins, and this sold for $15.99. I knew this was gonna sell. Look at that cool print. That is the brand United by Blue, which I have sold in the past before, and it always has sold pretty quick. And this sold for $19.03, and I also found that at the bins, and that was an organic hemp yak blend short sleeve button up, so it's very interesting material content there. And then I sold this Lane Bryant zipper dress that I had for a long time. I'm so glad this is gone, and it sold for $7.60. I paid $2 for it because that's what I have down here. I think I got it at Goodwill a long time ago. And then I sold this really pretty blouse. Brand I've never heard of. I got it because of the style. It's called Verb, but it's very embellished with embroidery, beads, metallic thread. And that sold for $23.80, and I found that at my local church thrift store, and I paid $3 for it. Then my last eBay sale, I sold a Suit Supply two-piece suit set. This suit has actually sold before on eBay, but they never paid for it, so I had to cancel and relist it. But it finally sold, and it sold for more. It sold for $169.15, so that was a really great profit. I found that. I didn't find it. It came in a fashion without trashin box. It took about 3 years to sell. I'm not gonna lie, but pretty good profit though. All right, moving on to Poshmark. I sold this really pretty Shein skirt that I found at the bins. It sold for $12. And then I sold, can't see it, a Fabletics tank top. This was given to me. It sold for $10. And then I sold this Free People gauzy crop top. Sold for $22, and this was in a ThredUp bulk box that I got a while back. Sold some American Eagle distressed jeans. These sold for $22, and I think I found these at Goodwill. I don't remember. American Eagle does not sell well for me anymore, so I'm not trying to pick it up anymore. This sold really quick. I found that at my local bins. It's a Rock Revival Burnout short sleeve top, men's, and it sold for $16. My last sale, I sold Land's End striped wool cashmere Angora sweater, and I found that at my bins, and it sold for $22. So yeah, some pretty good sales. So I am going to pack all these up. Let me know how your sales were this week or this past week. That's gonna do it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope your sales were a lot better than mine, and I will see you on my next one after I finish packing all these up. You don't even know me like that. Are you pressed for time? Put you in my mind. Come a little closer like that. Staying up all night, throwing drinks back.